Hey everyone! Welcome back to Koiken Otome. Let's continue. Akane is the first thing I see when I come to. She looks as if she's about to cry.
Seiji! 目が覚めたのか
Akane?
よかった本当に無事でよかった
Akane embraces my arm. My head is a little fuzzy and I can't quite assess the situation. What's going on?
靖国抜け駆けはいけませんわ
With a sudden outcry from beside her, Akane is yanked away from me. I meet eyes with Eve, who had just yanked Akane's shoulder away. Eve, what are you doing here?
なんでと言われましても
Wait, the match! What happened to the match? I get the feeling the last thing I remember was the referee declaring our victory, but my memory is fuzzy.
勝った
The person who replied with such brevity was none other than Toko, standing beside me.
オースティンチームは3人ともダウン試合は私たちの勝利で終了しただけど試合が終わってから誠一さんずーっと意識を失ったままでこのまま目が覚めなかったらどうしようって
Yuzu sobs heavily, giant teardrops streaming down her face. I finally come to realize that I'm in the infirmary right now. I see. We actually won. That's good.
よくないバカ者あんな無茶をして死んだらどうするつもりだったんだ
Akane is also breaking down with tears rolling down her face.
私やりすぎてしまったと思ってこのまま大場が目覚めなかったらどうしようかと思ってたんですのよこのまま大場が死んでしまったら私のせいだって
Tears are starting to well up in Eve's eyes. Nah, it's not your fault, Eve. This is just the result of a hard-fought battle.
それくらいみんな心配してた
She clasps onto the cuff of my shirt. Oh, I'm sorry.
大場はバカ本当にバカ命をかけるようなことなんてないのに
Kamishiro speaks in between bits of sobbing, and her crystalline-like tears fall onto my sheets.
ああ悪いんだ悪いんだ誠一くん女泣かせだね
Chiharu teases me in her usual light-hearted manner. Still, she is holding back just a little, and one look at her clouded eyes tells it all.
でもみんな本当に心配してたんだよ染谷さんなんてほんとつきっきりで治療してたし
俺は感動したぜ命がけで戦うなんてくー男のロマンだよな
うるさい
Kamishiro freezes Jin as he poses with clenched fists. Looking at the frozen statue of Jin, Chiharu lets out a sigh.
はあもうバカ兄貴ってば風邪とかひかないでよ
That's not exactly the problem here. Is he going to freeze to death if we leave him like that?
お湯持ってこなきゃ
With the usual level of clamor, the infirmary becomes more and more boisterous. The hustle and bustle is something I've missed. So, ultimately, how did the inter-school tournament go? We won over Eve's team, but how about overall? I ask everyone once things calm down.
ふむ太田たちは四条たちと引き分けだから私たちの学年は勝利した上級生たちも3年が勝って2年が負けたから総合では樫の森の勝ち
Really? Awesome!
今頃樫の森の方ではお祝いの準備をしてるところだろうね
Akane takes a quick glance over at Eve. Eve shrugs and turns toward us.
私たちの乾杯ですわ約束通りこのラピアルースヤは靖国のものよ
Alright, there was that.
だがしかし 私たちが強くなれたのは、イブ、お前のおかげでもあるんだぞ。
いいえ、それは敵に情けをかけた私の失態。それに靖国たちの実力は靖国たちが頑張ったから、私は関係ありませんわ。ですからさあ、受け取りなさい。
She offers the holy sword Rapier Ruse to Akane. However, Akane slowly shakes her head from side to side.
これは受け取れない。
なんでですの？私に情けをかけるとでも言いますの？
そうじゃないんだ。
If it weren't for your help, we would have never become this strong.
多分オースティンたちが勝っていた。だからこの賭けは来年の対抗戦まで持ち越しだ。
今度は私の方が情けをかけられるなんていいざまですわ。
オースティンは素直じゃない。
お黙りなさい。いいですこと。今回はその情けに甘んじましょう。来年こそ容赦しませんことよ。
ああ、もちろんだとも。来年も一緒にベストを尽くそうじゃないか。
The contrast between Akane, brimming with sportsmanship, and Eve, aloof as usual, causes me to chuckle. I then turn to Jin, Chiharu, and Kaoru. Thank you, all of you. During both training camp and mid-match, you've helped us so much.
よせよ。親友を助けるのは当然だろ。
いいのいいの。僕は美少女の味方なだけ。聖一くんはあくまでおまけ。
僕もすごく楽しかったから。だからいいんだよ。
Fun. Yeah, this past month we've gone through a lot of hardships, but it's been super fun.
聖一さん。
Yuzu, thank you so much as well. You worked so hard for the team. Without your support and advice, we surely would never have gotten to the inter-school tournament.
そんな、ゆずはセコンドとしてできることをしたまでです。
No, that's not all. You even developed my Doryoku vessel. I was able to be of use by myself.
そう思うのでしたら、あまり無茶しないでくださいよ。ディープレンズだって故障してしまって、当分は使い物にならなくなってしまいました。
Sorry. It was something you developed just for me.
それくらい無茶をしたってことです。壊れた発明品はまた直せますけど、聖一さんの代替はないんですよ。
I'm sorry I worried you so much. I won't push myself that far anymore. Please forgive me.
しょうがないですね。今回だけは特別です。でも、もしまた聖一さんが無茶したら、その時はまたゆずが全力でサポートしますから。聖一さんが少しでも危険な目に遭いませんように。
Thank you. I'll leave it to you when the time comes.
はい。
Tears are forming at the sides of her eyes, but she smiles broadly. I can't possibly thank Yuzu enough. And not just Yuzu, it's also everyone here. Truly, before the inter-school tournament, I was called the most useless person and couldn't do anything. After going through many experiences, it's unbelievable, but we beat Eve. My own Doryoku that I used to love so much is now my pride. From absolutely no one believing in me, I found those who do.
大場
Kamishiro, who had been tightly gripping the cuff of my uniform, pulls me in. What's up?
大場は最初の頃に比べて本当に強くなった。なんだか少し眩しい。
Is that right? If that's the case, you've had a part in it, Kamishiro.
私の
Yeah, I was able to fight because you protected me countless times. I was able to try harder because you said you were my friend.
そう。
I can see Kamishiro eke out a tiny smile. The things I gained from this battle were self-confidence and irreplaceable friends. I can proudly state this fact. Akane, thank you for joining my team.
バカ！礼を言うのはこっちの方だ。
だいたい聖一は勝手に入ってきたんじゃないか。
Haha, I guess I was. I remember the discarded entry form from the trash can. I can't deny that my actions were more than a little forceful, but even until this day I have not once regretted the results. But I was only able to make my decision after seeing you work so hard. I'm totally beat up and I hurt all over, but I was able to fight with you and Toko and to win. That, above all, makes me happy. How about you, Akane? Aren't you happy?
私だって嬉しいに決まってる。ずるいぞ、そんな聞き方は。
Akane's entire face is a mess as she sobs and clings harder to me. Her warmth is incredibly pleasant.
今回の対抗戦の MVP は間違いなく大場と靖国ですわね。
うん、間違いない。お祝いしないといけませんね。
ああ、やろうぜ、打ち上げ。
パーッと行こうよ。賛成。
Even the eyes of the rest of my friends shimmer. Amidst the circle of precious friends, I continue to stroke Akane's head until she stops crying. The award ceremony has ended and I've recovered enough to walk. Here we are at our usual coffee shop.
ヨーグルトサンデーとバニラシェイク。あ、ゆずちゃん、後で一口あげるね。はい。
As usual, Chihiro is up to her devious antics. I think it's about time I stop her for Yuzu's sake.
アメリカンクラブハウスサンドデラックスいっちゃうぜ。
うわ、すごいね。僕そんなに食べられないよ。兄貴、また胃もたれしても知らないよ。
Jin has a weak stomach?
そのくせ無理して大食いしようとしていっつも後で具合悪くすんの。
うるさいな。根性出せばこのくらい。
Jin opens his mouth wide and bites into his sandwich.
あん
His complexion slowly begins to get bluer and bluer.
って喉に詰まらせてんじゃん。まったく、兄貴ほら、水飲んで、水。
We are back to the usual levels of boisterousness.
聖一さんは何にします？
I feel like eating something super sweet. Maybe I'll get a petite gâteau.
クリスタルパフェ。
Toko orders without even looking at the menu.
イブは何にする？この抹茶パフェなんかおすすめだぞ。
Yeah, that's a good one.
いいですわね。和洋折衷、嫌いじゃありませんわ。大場のおすすめでもありますし、私はこれにしますわね。
In any case, everyone puts in their orders and the table starts getting busy.
はい。
恥ずかしいですよ。
ゆずちゃんの口元に白いものが垂れて、はあ、なんて興奮する眺め。ねえねえ、そう思わない？カオルくん。僕知らない。
I'm just casually observing Chihiro and Kaoru, and their usual reversed gender roles.
大場、この後デートしましょう。私の魅力を思い知らせてあげますわ。
Eve tugs on my right arm.
ダメだ。聖一には私の特訓に付き合ってもらうのだ。
Akane grabs my left arm.
ダメですよ。聖一さんはまだ本調子じゃないんです。この後はゆっくりお休みしないと。
Yuzu tries to cut in between Eve and Akane.
で、大場は結局誰を選ぶの？
My body stiffens. I feel like Kamishiro's chill is creeping in on me. Well, you see, today is a day where we should all celebrate together. There's no way I could choose someone under these circumstances. It's too scary.
優柔不断。
Yuck. The coldness is getting worse. It's no doubt that I gained irreplaceable friends leading up to the inter-school tournament. But at the same time, I may have opened up a dreadful Pandora's box. It was many days before I was finally released from the various examinations and allowed back to the dormitory. The quiet meals in the hospital weren't so bad, but eating with my friends in the dorm is much better.
というわけで退院おめでとう。
Thanks!
学園に戻ってこられた感想は？
Quite nice, I guess. Everyone is here after all. It's kind of embarrassing to say that in front of everyone though. But I guess I'm blessed to have friends that I can speak so freely with.
そっか、誠一くんは嬉しいんだ。
Why do you look so surprised?
僕だったらしばらく入院してナースのお尻触っちゃったりして楽しい入院ライフを満喫したいって思うけどな。
Why is it that your appearance doesn't align at all with your personality? She's like a pervy old man trapped inside of a little girl.
千春さんは面白いですよね。寮のお部屋でもこんな調子なんですよ。まあ本質というか本音だからね。
Your true intentions are weird. If Chiharu didn't have this side of her personality, she would be a very, very nice girl. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks that way. Does Jin not care about this as her brother?
千春は相変わらずだな。
What is up with that smile? Has he given up on her? Or has he just accepted her entirely? I see. That's probably it. They've been together since birth after all. Jin, you're amazing. You're on a whole different level than me.
ん？何の話だ？
誠一くんからよからぬことを考えてる空気を感じる。
It's all in your head.
生命系の動力使いを侮るなかれ。
She jumps out of her seat and points at me. That fearless smile is... don't tell me. Did she find out that I think she is a disgraceful human being?
すべてお見通しだよ。生命を操るだけにその手のことは分かってしまうのだ。
Chiharu laughs arrogantly.
それは嘘。そういうのとはまた別だから。あと食事中に席を立つのは良くない。
あーごめんなさい。っていうかトウコちゃん、それを言っちゃダメ。
So it was a lie. Thank goodness. Come to think of it, I've never heard of anyone having that power.
誠一はよからぬことを考えていたのか？
You know, Akane, you make it sound like I'm the pervert here.
すまん、そういうわけではなくて。
Don't worry, I didn't think of anything weird.
そうか。そうだよな。誠一が変態なわけないからな。わかんないよ。男の子の頭の中はエロが詰まってるって聞くし。
You must speak from experience, old man.
そうなのか？
健全な男子なら多かれ少なかれエロいことを考えるもんだ。
Nice follow-up.
僕はエッチなこととか全然考えないけど、一応健全な男子だよ。
Our argument collapses in a single sentence.
誠一くんには女子寮のお風呂を覗いた前科もあるしね。
I was forced into it. Don't bring that up now.
そういえばそんなこともあったな。
I look away when Akane pours her gaze on me. I don't know what to do if you make a face like that.
すまない。
More importantly, is it really okay to be having this kind of conversation with Akane after only just recently being discharged? Even though she was finally able to awaken Homura Kotona Osame.
よからぬことは考えるが、それを行動に起こさないのが健全な男子なのか？お？あかねちゃん、今日はやけに食いつくね。誠一さんのことがそんなに気になるんですか？そうではない。
Akane flaps her hands and blushes furiously.
なんでもないんだ。今の質問はなしだ。気にしないで。そうなんですか？僕は気になるけどな。しかしあれだな。誠一が元気になって何よりだ。食事も賑やかだしな。わあ、あからさまに話題そらしたね。そうだ誠一、座学のノートはちゃんと取ってあるから。
Oh yeah, thanks. I'm glad she changed the topic.
わあ、愛だね。ほら、変なことを言うな。変なことじゃないよ。チーム愛って大事だと思うし。チーム愛？ そうか、そういうことか。あれあれ、あかねちゃんは何の愛と勘違いしちゃったのかな。千春、それ以上は言うな、恥ずかしい。ごめんごめん、私はとんだ勘違いを。
I've become strangely conscious of her when she gets all flustered. I mean, she's been on my mind since the inter-school battles, but I wonder why my heart flutters when Akane responds like that. Anyway, you're really helpful. Maybe you could also tutor me later? Classes here are really difficult.
そういうことなら任せておけ。と言いたいところだが、私ではうまく教えられるか自信がない。そういうことはトウコの方が得意そうだ。
私は構わない。でも
Kamishiro pauses and looks at each of us in turn.
靖国が大場に教えたそうな顔をしている。
そんなことはない、断じてない。
Absolutely not, she says.
そう？
She looks at each of us again.
そうだ、成績優秀なトウコが教えてやってくれ。マンツーマンでする必要はないと思いますけど、なんだか誠一さんへこんでいるみたいですし。
Hey, hey, Yuzu, how did you come to the conclusion that I'm disappointed?
だって誠一さん、眉毛がしょぼーんってなってますから。
The poignant inside of a childhood friend is truly a terrifying sight to behold.
そうだよ、復習を兼ねてみんなでやればいいじゃん。
ああ、そりゃいいな。
僕もよくわからないところがあったから復習したいんだ。
Everyone, thank you.
なーに、いいってことよ。
I'm grateful for their concern. It seems I'm a more fortunate person than I thought.
大場くん退院したんだ、おめでとう。
I'm taken off guard by my smiling classmates' well wishes. This isn't something I'm familiar with. Thank you, I was just discharged today. I should be able to go to class starting tomorrow.
これで名チームの復活ね。
Well, Dream Team is a bit of an exaggeration. Even though we won the tournament, I'm not used to being praised, so I try not to dwell on the conversation.
そんなことないって、もう3人は有名人だもん。あの試合で名実ともにトップチームの仲間入りしたもの。あの試合かっこよかったわよね。靖国さんが穂村こと直染を発動させた時なんて鳥肌立っちゃったもん。どうもありがとう。
Akane takes a small step backwards, not happy at all with the way the conversation is going.
あの3人が集まってる。
Cued by her shrill voice, we are surrounded by our classmates and seniors. They ask us various questions, but Akane and I are just perplexed. They're making even more of a fuss than when they figured out my doryoku.
聖一が入院してる時もあんな調子でもてはやされていたのだ。
Kamishiro nods slightly.
私はどう反応すればいいのかわからずお茶を濁してきたのだが、だんだんとそれも申し訳ない気になってきて、でも何を話していいか全くわからないし、こんな風にチヤホヤされたことがないから余計に頭が混乱して、私はどうしたらいいんだ。
I can tell just how confused she is by her speech.
放っておけばいい。
おう、超クール。そんなもったいないこと私にはできん。
What do you mean rude? No matter the circumstances, you always think too hard about these things, but I guess that's one of Akane's lovelier aspects. Wait, did I say lovely? What am I saying?
それにそんな風にされるほど実力もないし。そんなことありませんよ。茜さんはすごいことをしたじゃないですか。もっと自信を持っていいと思うよ。でもまだ任意に発動できるわけではない。私はあの剣をちゃんと扱えるようにならないといけないのだ。
Even though she's being lauded extensively by those around her, she doesn't change at all. Enthusiastically going above and beyond. That's just like Akane. In that case, will you practice with me tomorrow?
ちではないだろ。
That's alright. We'll all be studying today, so let's practice tomorrow. Is that okay?
聖一さえ良ければ構わない。いや、むしろ嬉しいくらいだ。
My heart skips a beat when I see Akane's joyful smile.
二人はあの試合で仲良しさんになったんですね。
I think my relationship with Akane was good from the beginning.
いえ、そうではなくてですね。やっぱりいいです。
What was that? This is going to bother me.
特別仲がいいんじゃないかってことでしょ。男と女として。千春さん。そんなことあるはずないだろう。聖一は仲間なのだから。
So Yuzu was thinking about things like that? My chest throbs strangely as I say that.
すみません。なんだか微妙にお二人の間柄が違っているように見えたものですから。
Yuzu's fearsome intuition isn't wrong at all. Maybe because it's right after the tournament, but at the very least, it's clear that Akane is on my mind.
もう私たちも話に入れてよ。なになに？恋バナ？違う、そんなんじゃない。
Akane glances at me fleetingly. I wonder if Akane is also thinking about me as much as I am about her. The next day, after classes, as promised, I'm training diligently with Akane. Next time on Koiken Otome. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye.